I am an unapologetic Dan Simmons fan. I am not a fan of the man's politics, particularly in the last 15 years. I do not look forward to reading Flashback, his monstrous, terrible paleoconservative book, which pretty much derailed his reputation and his career. But can you argue against Carry On Comfort or Hyperion? You can't. Both of those novels are masterpieces by any fucking literary definition. Dan Simmons deserves respect. Even if I hate his fucking politics, even if I'm deeply sorrowful over the fact that he hasn't put out a new book in the last 10 years, even though his political trajectory leaves a lot to be desired, to say the fucking least. But do we cancel this guy for putting out masterpieces that you or I could never fucking write, even if we put all of our fucking energies and acumen into it? No, you don't. And I am sick and tired of people being canceled by inferior practitioners, by people who can't actually produce art at the exact same fucking level that Dan Simmons can. I do not support his Islamophobia, his right-wing crypto-fascism. I obviously do not. But all the fucking books up until, maybe, the mid-noughties are, can you argue against that run? Can you argue against the genre fluency that Dan Simmons had, which was tantamount to Jack Vance? You can't. The man is just too fucking great. And I'm here to say that I am probably going to be one of those guys for Dan Simmons when he passes away. It's really sad to me that he stopped writing and he's gone wacko, much as it's very sad to me that Dave Sim of Cerebus, that was one of the most brilliant comic strips, comic graphic novels, comic books in the fucking world. And then Dave Sim also went a little wacky, which is just a goddamn shame. And I've had this fucking conversation with a lot of my fellow left-leaning literary nerds. How do we deal with the likes of Dan Simmons and Dave Sim? Well, both have Sim in their name. Basically, if you have Sim in your name and you're a great writer, you were going to go right-wing? I don't know. How do we deal with the right-wing wackos? Well, my belief is that we appreciate their art, which transcends politics, right? Like, I can't find it within me to cancel H.P. Lovecraft, even though I know the guy's a racist, and even though I know that there is a streak of, to say the least, conservatism in his writing. Do we throw these fucking people into the goddamn cancellation shed? No, I can't. I've been too influenced by these people. Does that make me right-wing? No. I'm just as much of a left-leaning motherfucker as I've always been. But I admire craft and art, and I'm sick of this. I am sick of the achievements of great writers being, I don't know what exactly I was saying, except to say that, Dan Simmons deserves respect, even though I don't respect his politics.